Welcome to Open Invite. Our guest today is an engineering student, a film student, meme lord, and an all-around Renaissance man. Please welcome our good friend, Zach Njenga. All right. No actual...
The Gen Z stare.
The Gen Z stare live in action. So, I saw online that you are at RPI.
Yes.
What is that?
Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute.
Yeah, I was wondering, how do you pronounce that? And even when you look at it on Google Maps, it's like, it looks like a British university.
Dude, I don't even know what it is, to be honest. Like,
What are you there for?
computer engineering, dual with electrical engineering, with a music minor, and a video production and social practice minor.
What the hell, man? This is exactly how you were in high school, man. Like, do you just have that much energy and you just want to, like, you need to get it out somehow?
One of the things that I've noticed is that, like, a lot of times, like, whenever it's, like, people interviewing, like, older people, they're always just like, what's, like, your number one regret? And then they always say something that they love that they gave up.
I see.
So I did a handful of things in high school, but I decided I don't want to give up too many of them. So I found compromises. So, like, I liked robotics and cybersecurity and, like, computer science, right?
Yeah.
So instead of going, like, computer science or, like, robotics as a major, I went computer engineering and electrical engineering.
Yeah.
It gives me a little bit of both while giving me some room. I chose a school that allows you to get a music minor, so then I would be able to incorporate music for credit.
How do you marry those two, the music and the engineering?
Well, so the thing is, a lot of schools actually, like, this is like all across the United States, right? They like force you to do some form of humanities in
Yeah.
university. People are just like, oh yeah, dude, like, I just picked this throwaway class where I can get a guaranteed 100, right?
Yeah.
But then I was sitting there thinking, and I'm just like, the reason why people don't try in these humanities is because, like, it's a lot of effort, right?
Yeah.
But the way that I thought about it was, like, if I get all of them in, like, music and video production, it's not hard work for me, because if you're doing what you love, then you're not working.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's worth the effort for you.
Yeah.
I didn't even know double minors were a thing.
For real, dude.
I didn't either. I just asked my counselor. I was just like, yo, so, like, I want to get this video production minor. You see how it fits in the humanities pathway? And she's like, uh-huh. And then I'm like, can I also get a music one? And then she, like, stared at me through Zoom for a
And
little
then she
bit.
was
She's
like, we got a sucker.
"Oh."
He's going to pay for everything.
No, literally.
Nice. I once took a poetry class because I thought it was going to be just like a super easy
Mhm.
class, and it was advanced poetry, but man, my professor was...
Oh, God,
Goodness.
professors.
Yeah, she was very pretentious. You know that phrase that you've heard a billion times, those who can't do, teach, and those who can't teach gym or whatever. But I think there is something to that. Like, I once saw an interview of this guy who was like, what do you want to go to school for? And he's like, oh, I want to be a professor. Like, damn, you didn't even give life a chance, did you?
Mind you, sitting next to two teachers right now.
Yeah.
So, like,
Former.
ex teachers.
I think it's a mixed bag when it comes to education. I do think that there are definitely, like, some people that they study something that they find interesting, but it's like, how am I going to make a career out of this?
Mhm.
I'll just teach this to other people. And so
Yeah.
that's what they do. And then you also have the other side of that, where you have people who are passionate about something, and maybe they have their own personal accomplishments, but they get satisfied with that, and they start to think about, I want to actually show people how to be able to do what I did.
Yeah,
And so it's
inspire
a-
people to become you.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
If you're ever, like, wanting to, like, feel like, what the heck?
Mhm.
Google MIT professor Nobel Prize winners and just, like, look at the amount of people, like, in their faculty that are just, like, geniuses.
Mm.
And those are the kind of people where it's like, okay, I figured it out. I figured out my field.
Yeah.
Now it's time to raise the next me, hopefully.
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
done all I can do. It's time to put this onto the next generation.
I wanted to go touch back on whenever you said you had that poetry class
Yeah.
where, like, the teacher made it, like, a ridiculous amount of work. The funniest thing happened in my first semester with the introductory video production class, right? It was called Behind the TV Screens. Every single person in that class was there just to get the credit,
Yikes.
right? Everyone was just, like, shocked that you actually had to, like, record the videos, edit the videos. They were like, what? and then, like,
It's not what I signed up for.
I Googled my teacher, rate my professor. it's abysmal. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm scared. Like what's going to happen? And then people were like, I had to go outside of class, go out and record stuff.
Oh gosh.
In a video production class. You're kidding me, right?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Some people just, their social anxiety is crazy.
True. It's literally stuff.
But that's nothing for you. This man, if you don't know this guy, man, this guy is like extra Emily out here. Do you know who she is?
I have no idea who that is.
Well, she's a streamer that everyone says anxiety fears her.
I'll have to Google her after that.
You know, nothing really kind of gets to you. You're just
Can't
living
let it,
life.
bro. Life's too short for that, bro.
You were kind of like the opposite of nonchalant.
Super chalant.
Super chalant. Yes.
Chalant, absolutely zero dreads on his head.
This guy chalant maxes.
Chalant maxing. I reverse mog, smiling.
So you went to that university in order to try to blend your worlds up.
Yeah.
And then what are you kind of feeling like where do you want to end up with that?
In high school, right? I did like first robotics, and then like I also started like a robotics team at Turner. And that stuff is cool. Whenever it's just the basics of like, oh, like put a motor here, connect it, and then we can do basic programming.
Yeah.
The advanced stuff of like electrical engineering, like the circuit boards, batshit crazy. I don't know how anyone does. I'm like, it's bad.
Yeah.
I got sick for like 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks. It was maybe like a week and a half. And I missed like 2 classes of the introduction to electrical and computer engineering course.
Ooh.
I showed back up to class. This motherfucker starts plotting voltage on an imaginary plane. I was like, we're doing what? I dropped the pencil. I closed the notebook. I'm just trying to absorb as much as I can before. And I'm like looking around. And then like, I literally like, I pull out my phone. I start texting my friend who's like sitting a couple seats down. Bro texts me back and he's like, I have no idea. And I've been here for the last 2 classes.
Dang. So it's just that complicated, huh?
Dude, it's bad. I don't know.
Have you ever seen IDs from engineering students in their first year and then their fourth year?
Oh no, the University of Waterloo, the balding.
Yes.
They're gonna get the boomerang ring over there.
You guys went through a presidency.
Right? Yeah.
I hope that doesn't happen to me.
I don't know. You seem like the kind of person that just takes things in stride.
I mean, but with that many credits, it's gonna happen.
Dude.
Yeah, and it also depends on like the subject matter, because engineering, that's not like a easy degree, you know? So you got to be
Like,
privy to that.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna like probably like just drop out and like start a podcast.
Hey, man.
Solid plan.
I'm thinking about like not inviting people. So like I was thinking probably like calling it like the closed invite podcast. And like
okay.
Yeah,
A little derivative,
what
but
happens.
we'll take it.
We'll take it. Fair play. I think you could make a good podcast. I think
Thank
your personality. I'm even thinking about like later on in life, you are like the personality hire that actually has talent.
Skills.
I feel like wherever I go, I am a personality hire. I just like, fun. I never really follow the rules. Don't respond to emails. Don't do the trainings.
You got the talent.
But you actually got the talent.
I remember texting you like after you left for like some random premiere stuff.
Yeah.
I remember what it was. I wanted to make a like Mariah Carey edit for student council of her breaking through the ice.
Yes.
And I texted bro. I was like, Morawski says she wants me to do this in 24 hours. How the fuck do I do this? And then he was just like, I got you, bro. And he just slides through with like all these green screen assets. And I was like, oh my God, thank the Lord.
There is something about film that it's like when someone just kind of throws a vision out at you, I don't know why, it just clicks in my head. I'm like, all right, let's lock in and figure out how to do this. That happens all the time. People just hit me up. It's like, hey, like, how would you do this? And I'm like, all right, drop everything I'm doing. All right, work. Here we go.
Part of it is it's like that little like ADHD whenever someone like mentions something that you like.
Yeah.
So like for you, it's like film. It's like you could be so locked in on any topic, but someone's just like, oh yeah, like how would I make someone float? And then your brain starts going by yourself and you're like, no, I'm busy. Brain, get back, get back. And you're like, oh, fine.
Mine's not even like that. I don't even struggle.
You just let it go.
No restraint.
Oh, what is that thing? It's like bro folded under zero pressure.
Oh, yeah.
So for those of you out there, if you have any questions, cameras, editing, anything like that, feel free to reach out. people think that like I
Hate talking
am
to
too.
people.
Not that I hate talking to people, but just that I'm too busy.
Yeah.
We all have, enough time to make time for
Yeah.
other people. But yeah, I don't know. I guess people just think that for me.
So
And I'm
DaVinci
saying-
Resolve versus Premiere.
I haven't even tried DaVinci. Yeah.
What about you?
I just use Premiere. Yeah, I've
What?
seen a lot of good arguments for DaVinci.
Dude, it's these old heads, yo. No.
For real, dude.
If I was more into like coloring and
Mhm.
stuff like that, I think I would. Yeah,
Mm.
for sure. Because the coloring in Premiere is it's mid.
What I've noticed is with like every update that I see on YouTube, like whenever DaVinci drops their update and Premiere drops their update, they're literally just slowly approaching each other. So like Premiere drops an update to like
Mhm.
borderline copy like DaVinci's color wheels. And then like DaVinci just dropped an update in the beta. You can now do like keyframing like in timeline like Premiere, like the good keyframing. Because the one thing
Mm.
that was like really sucked for DaVinci, like whenever you're trying to like make like motion graphics, anything,
Yeah.
was that keyframing. The keyframing it's just garbage. It's only in like, oh god, it's only in like one tiny panel in like the corner. But now you can get like the big keyframing panel, and it's I'm excited.
And how well does like After Effects work with DaVinci?
That's the one thing that like I still like. If I needed, so like I needed to create a portal in one of my projects for the first semester, and I literally just I did the entire video, exported it, and then I worked in other softwares to make the portal, because like
Yeah.
you need to learn like a completely new like workflow.
Mm-hmm.
And online, like I've seen people say that like once you get it, it's faster than like
Yeah.
Premiere and After Effects. But it's like for people like us, like it's like we've already done this for years in another software, so it's like.
Do you remember that one
I
time
don't know.
whenever we were editing the short form content, you said like, "Oh yeah, do this," and then I was like, "You're like, dude, bro, to enter flow state."
Yeah.
And I feel like I wouldn't be able to do that with
Mm.
DaVinci.
Like keybinds and everything too.
You can basically bind everything, and then I just really like the non-linear editing format.
Mhm.
And then I set up my workspace to have everything that I need. And then there's
Yeah.
even like plugins that you can bring in that bring in the type of color correction that you could do in DaVinci Resolve. So it's like you could make Premiere be just as good at
Good as yeah.
yeah. And so that's
The
kinda-
other that is a good argument. Yeah.
Yeah, the cohesiveness and just the synergy between the Adobe apps, because like I'll use Photoshop, I'll use
Yeah.
Lightroom, I'll use Illustrator, and for all of that to just play nicely with Premiere and like After Effects, it's too
Photoshop, Audition, Encoder.
Being able to throw in from Photoshop and then be able to edit the layers inside of Premiere.
It's crazy.
It's not. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
The arguments that I hear against Premiere is that it crashes,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like get a better PC.
Yeah, get a better PC, bro. I think it's
Good.
crashed on one hand, like the amount of times that I've actually used Premiere, like for real.
It's crashed one time for me.
I think I have 3, but the problem is all 3 of those it's right whenever I don't want it to crash.
For the
Oh, so-
procrastinators, yeah.
Yeah.
What was that thing that you used to tell your students?
Save frequently, or save
Save and save often?
and save often.
Save and save often. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is the nice thing about Lightroom, is that you don't have to save, because everything that you do like
Yeah.
is automatically saved. But whenever I would teach freshmen and they're learning something in Animate, that's what it
Mhm.
was. Animate crashes all the
Oh
time.
god.
So
Animate
for
is
that one, I would
horrible.
be like, save and save often. I don't want to hear you crying about how you worked on it all period and then you tried to save it and you get the little pinwheel of death.
Inevitably.
It will crash. So just make sure that you save and that you save often.
And sometimes I do get the pinwheel of death if I have like 4 4K files all on top of each other.
Mhm.
Like that'll happen in Premiere sometimes, but I just like take a break. I'm like, I know if I give it like a minute, it'll just come back to life. And it does.
Don't even click your mouse.
Yeah, don't do
don't click your mouse.
nothing.
Don't click your mouse.
Yeah, just let it chill for a second
No,
and it comes back to life.
I have like a decent rig. I am now, because I went to college. Like for my upgrade, I decided to get a laptop,
Mhm.
Nice.
but it's like 4080 i9, right?
Dang.
But what the heck is wrong with 4K footage and like intense editing in like every software? Like, I feel like sometimes whenever you like make an edit, like the whole computer just like sits there for like 30 seconds, and I'm wondering like, is that a hardware problem? Software optimization? Like what's happening, and like when will that get fixed?
Did you ever have to deal with proxies?
Well, that is a good point, because it's like old rig, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It would take the same amount of buffering time, but I would have my preview at like a quarter, right?
Oof.
But now new rig, I'm like, oh, let me push it up to full on my on my preview.
So you're just greedy.
So, I'm just greedy. Like, I guess that's the problem. But it's like, what do like Hollywood producers edit in like half?
I don't edit in half. I edit in full. I did in full. I have a MacBook Pro 2021. So it's like, it's not even the newest one. It's an M1 Pro. And I've heard my fans probably 2 times the whole times that I've had it. And I edit multiple files on top of each other, and it runs. That's the beauty of Mac. I don't know what they've done, especially when they got their own silicon.
Yeah,
it's
probably like the architecture of like the chip, just like being all in one.
Yes, that's literally it's doing more with less because of the synergy. That's the whole point of it.
Adobe products. Oh, God.
That's what we're all about.
Yeah,
if we want things to work together. That's why, like, I've thought about getting an Android for this or for that, especially if I'm going to do like live streaming. It's so much easier to do it on an Android, but just the synergy of the ecosystem in Apple, so good.
Right, straight from the phone to the laptop, from the laptop to the phone.
I'd be doing like tricks to get like stuff and footage like between my phone and the PC fast. What I've settled on is for like the last 4 years, I've been paying for Discord Nitro, which gives you boosted uploads. I think you get up to like 500 MB.
Discord has Google Drive.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No, it's like Discord. Don't shut down my account. It's between me and my alt account, and I literally like I just click on my iPhone, share, Discord, send, boom. On second monitor, it's already up there.
Nice.
Pretty good.
That's how I sent like all short form content and stuff. Like immediately exported, dumped into Discord. And it's just that fast. I could just open it up on my phone.
That's
I have
funny.
a friend. His name is Luis. He's the media guy for a fight organization.
Yeah.
And he just built his own PC. And he texted me once he got it up and running. And he was like, "Bro, what is the easiest way to get my files from my damn phone to like the synergy was just off for him?" And he was like, "Bro, I'm already missing AirDrop."
Yeah. That Discord Nitro thing, that reminds me of this post that I saw where this guy, he was using GameStop as a bank.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that?
I saw that one.
So basically, he would pre-order a bunch of video games at GameStop. And then when he needed cash, he would go to GameStop and cancel his pre-order. So they would give him the cash for the pre-order of the game.
Yeah.
And he's like, the lines are shorter there. I don't have to like do all these things
Closer
that they
to my
ask
house.
for. Right? Yeah.
Like, it was crazy.
This guy's cracked.
And so that's what that reminded me of, the Discord Nitro for storage.
Yeah.
What was also goated about that is I lost like 3 years ago. I had everything like for editing on like an external hard drive. And I went on a vacation. Family members, accidents happen. I get home, I plug it in, nothing. Like,
What do you think they did?
I think it just got dropped.
Oof.
Yeah. And I was just like,
Yikes.
okay. So there's like
Years
5
of work?
years. No, literally it had everything from whenever I first started making like little funny stuff in 6th grade all the way till I think 9th or 10th. So
Dang,
all of that
just like
gone.
a fifth of my life.
Yeah, just gone.
Oh yeah, because I'm young. So that is a large portion.
Yeah. It's probably larger than a fifth, but yeah.
But then like in Discord, I have like some remnants just like in there in that DM history.
Yeah.
Like one of the first edits that I did was like for sale was during COVID. I would edit people onto Shrek for $5. $5, you'll get a picture.
This man's running a Fiverr empire out of his
The Fiverr Shrek empire.
Yourself on Shrek.
Yeah. And surprisingly, there's a market for that.
No, there is, because it's like you show people like what, because the PNG of it makes a beautiful sticker, you know, for like anything. And it's like people will see it like once and you're just like, they're like, wait, that's hilarious. It's like, can I get one of myself? And I'm like, oh, that'll be $5.
Can I ask, what is the y'all's generation's fascination with Shrek? Because Shrek is a movie
right?
from our generation, really, but it has aged incredibly well.
Shrek is it's literally the internet. Like all forms of brain rot stem from Shrek.
Wow, this dude just cracked the code.
No, I saw a video on it the other day because the exact same question popped in my head. I'm just like, dude, like everyone just Shrek. Like you can say the word, kids will just start laughing. Like even the way that people like in my generation, we all like now say like Pookie. Like, oh, that's my Pookie.
Yeah.
That stems from Shrek.
We said it back when we were kids.
Right.
Yeah, that was like just a natural thing that you would call your girl.
That's from Shrek, bro.
And what's crazy is that like if you play Shrek in your mind, you'll see it a certain way. Go and actually watch Shrek it looks terrible.
Damn.
Visually, you'll be like, like that is not how I remember it looking like. The animation has gotten so good now.
Wow.
Shrek's animation is not good.
This is Mortal Kombat all over again.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
nostalgia will put some rose-tinted glasses on you for Shrek.
Oh, like how Mortal Kombat looks?
It's horrible. Remember Reptile?
Yeah,
Disgusting.
tragic.
I don't know, man. I have good memories of Mortal Kombat, man. Like, finish him.
Yeah,
Dude,
for
the
sure.
Scorpion finishers, all that. But I guess it probably doesn't.
Yeah, but I put it on
Visually,
one time because
yeah.
I was like, oh, I want to, re-experience this movie. No. Thing was horrible.
Yeah,
You're right.
visually, it was
Mhm.
not good.
Remember I texted you last night? I don't know if you saw it. I said, dude, I just had a devious idea.
Yes.
Okay, so I
I'm
might have to
scared.
cut this out, just because of like how genius I think it is. But I was like, you know what would be hilarious if you got on Cameo and paid celebrities to like give their input on a subject that you're going to talk about on the pod, and then you edited it into as if they called into the pod,
Oh,
and it's like you have this free
Oh.
guest of like a major celebrity.
You
You
might
know,
have
like
just
the
cooked.
shitty,
Right?
That could be crazy.
Yeah, you could like have your cell phones like, let me call in to like, who? Elon Musk. He's not
Yeah.
on Cameo, obviously. But like, let's get his take on this. And then we put him up. He's like, wait, what do you think about this? And then he just says what you told him to talk about.
Oh, and make sure you start it. You're like with him saying, "Oh, hey, Rojo."
Yeah, something like that. I just thought it was a funny bit to do. I don't know the
Yeah.
legalities of it, but I think we need to try it one time just for the hell of it.
I
am
think whenever
curious.
you publicly post something from Cameo, like in a sense that it could be interpreted that way, you just need to make sure the Cameo like
Logo's
watermark is still there,
Yeah.
which I think could make it even funnier. Because then, like, people are sitting there listening to the script and they're like, "This says Cameo. There's no way this guy's actually trying to make
But
this."
the vast majority of
Right.
people would just
Yeah,
believe it.
True.
I think like Howie from AGT is on there.
AGT?
America's Got Talent.
Mm.
Yeah, Howie, like
Oh,
the
Howie,
bald guy. Yeah,
yeah,
bald,
yeah.
bald. Yeah.
He's one of the originals.
Baldy.
You mean the one of the godfathers of the whole podcast game? No, he's the Baldy on America's Got Talent. Yeah, he was one of the biggest names in all of talk radio.
Dude, I'm too young for that.
Yeah.
He's like, radio?
Oh my god. I was with my little cousins. Like, this is completely off topic. I was with my little cousins.
Mm.
And tell me why. Show like picture of a CD. And bro doesn't know what it is. I'm so serious.
He's like, is that Kanye's album?
Literally.
No, because Jesus.
I think like in my lifetime, like I've seen like VHS, CD,
You got to experience VHS?
barely. Because my
Mm.
older brother had VHS, and like our family was very, I wouldn't say like anti-digital, but at least for the children, like no cable TV, none of that. It was
Oh,
like
analog family. I
Yeah,
like
Head
it.
of the metaphor.
our thing
Yeah.
was Fridays, Saturdays, they would go Redbox, like get a CD and then come
Mm.
pop it in the DVD player. Or no, we would go to the library and get like the DVDs from the library.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But we still had like our VHS player, and like because my older brother, he's like 22, like whenever he was like even younger, so like around like 4, there was still VHS tapes like being
Mhm.
distributed, like Blockbuster still
Yeah.
existed, stuff like that.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Dude, my dad, he used to go to Fiesta, and on his way back, there was this guy who would steal videos or VHSs from this place called Hollywood Video.
Mhm.
And so he would steal them, and then my dad would just buy them up, like on the cheap. And so we had this library of VHS tapes, dude. I was just,
But now people they're only gonna know digital. Like
Mhm.
they're gonna be like, "What do you mean you used to own your media?" Like,
we want to create a server for us. Like,
Mhm.
that's just, can we talk about this?
Yeah.
All the media that we own, we can digitize it and then put it on a server so that we can have our own streaming platform connected to the internet at all times,
Mhm.
that only we can access it. It's like we have our own streaming service that has
Yeah.
no licenses to deal with. Just anywhere we are, we can access all of our media, best classic movies, everything that we've owned.
That's huge because
Mhm.
like with the rate things are going, because like everything's just getting ridiculous. It's like the meme. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but it's just like POV. It's the year 2050. And you forgot to pay for no ads on your Neuralink.
Have you seen that episode of Black Mirror?
Bro.
No, I haven't.
Oh my gosh, there's a really good episode of Black Mirror where essentially one of the characters gets Neuralink to
Mhm.
save her life, and then over time they start making the version of Neuralink that she has worse and worse. So she starts
Mhm.
getting ads. And so she starts going into these ads. And she doesn't know. She's a school teacher. And so she starts
Yeah.
giving like the kids an ad in the middle of class. And they're like, yeah, you need to stop doing that
Yeah.
because you're not allowed to do it. She's like, well, I didn't know I was doing it. You know, it's just happening
Oh,
to
that's
me.
So she's
crazy.
spitting out the ad?
She's spitting out the ad.
Bro.
Yeah.
God.
And so like whenever a situation arises, she'll find a way to roll an ad into the conversation. And then so they go and visit the company and they're like, "Oh, well we have this new tier. So if you want to get rid of the ads, you can subscribe to this new tier. You'll have
Oh.
an expanded radius because it only works within a certain like area."
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because there was a part of the episode where they're driving on a road trip and then so she's out of network. So she basically just like disconnects.
What the hell, dude?
That's crazy.
Imagine you're living your life. This bite of cereal is sponsored by. Bro, what is happening, man?
Like, oh yeah, that's really cool, man, but not as cool as Raid Shadow Legends.
Do you have like specific streaming services that you subscribe to?
I have Netflix, Disney Plus during the summer only, and then Prime.
Why is Disney Plus during the summer only?
My dad,
Okay.
he gets it for us during the summer, so we can watch it during the summer. Because he's like, during the school year, he's like, y'all don't really
Oh,
need it.
lock
Y'all
in.
don't-
And turns on
lock
to
in,
iPad
bro."
kids during the summer.
But what's actually crazy is we resubscribed to Disney Plus. I haven't used it a single time this summer. Like, so I got to lock in. I go back to school.
I gotta lock in. I
No,
gotta
dude.
marathon these Disney shows.
No, like I just got back from traveling international 2 days ago.
Oh shit, Mr. 305. Where'd you go?
I was in Wakanda. Like it is what it is.
Is that a real place?
Wakanda. No, I was in Kenya. That's what I tell the white people.
You kind of blew my mind for a second. I was like, oh shit, I thought that was a a fictional place.
No, and all of them say the exact same thing. They're just like, yo, whoa, it's real.
That is so cool.
Bro's really the Black Panther. So you went to Kenya?
Yeah, no, I went to Kenya.
What'd you do there?
Visiting family. Yeah, it was my grandpa's 100th.
Wow. What
Bro's
a
a
G.
centurion, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I wasn't watching Disney. So as soon as these next 2 weeks, my plan is to just not sleep.
Solid plan.
Man, it was so good when we used to just be able to do whatever we wanted, man.
Yeah.
I don't even have to wake up till Wednesday, you know?
Till Wednesday is crazy.
Oh, those are the days.
I'm
Yeah.
lying to myself. I'm probably not going to watch anything before I
Damn.
leave.
Well, when you get it next year, you'll have Hulu too.
It's already integrated into,
Oh,
from the
okay.
Disney Plus app.
No
My
more
sister-
Dave?
Well, it'll be a Disney Plus thing.
It'll yeah.
Oh.
That's another question. Is like I've always thought for the longest time is like, would one giant streaming service like that be like cool? You know,
It was cool. Netflix.
Netflix. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that used to
Yeah.
be Netflix.
Dude, Netflix
Monopolies.
was clean, dude.
Monopolies in like one company owning stuff. You know, because
It's true. Yeah.
it's like whenever all these mergers continue to happen and then it's like one company has like the entire market share, with the way that like society is, nothing stopping them from just, and then there's no coming back.
There is something stopping them, and it's bootlegs.
yeah. it's
That's
like
true. Piracy.
Mm-hmm.
Piracy, at least for that.
The thing with streaming, specifically movies and shows,
Mhm.
is it's not like how the music industry figured it out,
Mhm.
right? Because there is Spotify, but there's also Apple Music and there's other streaming platforms, but it doesn't really matter what streaming platform you subscribe to. You have access to everybody's
Everything.
music,
Yeah.
right? But when it comes to Netflix, Disney Plus,
Mhm.
they're all about the exclusives.
Yeah.
And so
Mhm.
that's where it's not working. You can't have, no one's going to be paying for all of these specific exclusives that you have on your streaming platform all at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the difference between Spotify and Apple Music is the user experience, the UI, and then the curation of like the
Mhm.
playlist and stuff. Like that is the difference.
Yeah.
But it's not. But the good thing is, it's not the content.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like PS4 and Xbox, right?
Mhm.
I mean, PlayStation, and Xbox. They used to have like their console exclusives, but
Mhm.
starting in like what is it, like 2 more years?
Yeah.
In 2 more years, the console wars are over forever. Now it's just the user experience, how the controller feels, and they're allowing both platforms to have each other's exclusives.
It also helps that, Microsoft gave up.
I'm just putting my money in for GTA 6 because like if GTA 6 fails, then the industry's over. It's over.
For real, if GTA 6 fails,
Guys.
we're cooked.
Because like it's a little bit crazy now seeing like so many games like Spike and then
Mhm.
like every single one.
And there's one game that withstood the test of time. Just buried through everything. Fortnite.
Yep. Oh.
They cracked the code.
We have a quote from like my dad. 4th grade. Fortnite will not be around in like 3-4 years.
And it turns out it is the cornerstone of civilization. It's the one thing holding us all together.
No, it's crazy. Like everyone has like their comfort game and they go to like these like monthly sensations for a little bit and then just go back to their comfort game. Dudes have COD, you have Fortnite, you have like Valorant, League of Legends, and Overwatch.
Yeah.
The 5 cornerstones holding up all of gaming. And it's like you go explore other things, but you will always come back to one of those 5.
And these are all PvP games.
Yeah.
Do you ever play any like solo games or anything like that? Story mode games?
Right now I'm playing Persona 5. And then GTA 5 is on my games finish list for the story mode. Guys, one day.
The amount of people who play GTA 5 and have never even touched the story mode is crazy.
No, I love the story mode though. And that's another thing with like GTA 5 is kind of like Shrek in the way that like there's a whole meme culture that like stemmed from GTA 5. And like that story mode is funny. For all of you that online
here we go
warriors.
again.
Yeah. Oh shit. Here we go again. And then there's like Big Smoke's Order, GTA San Andreas.
Or the freaking girls.
Another night long. They're dancing. Maybe if you got rid of that. Yes. Try story mode. Yeah.
I will let you borrow an Xbox 360 with control and let you borrow this game, Jet Set Radio Future. If you want to experience a really good story mode game.
Yeah. That's it?
Yeah.
Xbox 360.
In these next 10 days, if you want to try to beat it, dude, trust. You will have a lot of fun.
It's always those games where you finish it within like 10 days and it changes your outlook on life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you go back to like Warzone or whatever and you're just like, what the hell am I doing here? Running the same damn cycle over and over again.
No, it's crazy how those like 5 cornerstone games, like whenever you like really break it down and really sit there and think, it's like, I'm not going pro. I'm not creating content. Why does it say I have 800 hours played?
Oh, damn. Dude, I thought it was good when I had 120 hours on Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that's nothing to compared to my time on Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
I do that in freaking less than a month.
Yeah, no, because that's another thing with like Steam where like it has like it'll show you, and then I'm like, oh my god, I've spent way too much time on that game, and then I'm like, so like League, and then like I Google it, and then
are you a League player?
I used to be. I haven't played in like. I only played for Turner Esports for my last 2 years in high school.
Yeah.
The district at the end of the year paid for us to leave school for 3 days to go to state, go to Six Flags, play video games, and even paid for our meals and hotels.
Suckers.
I'm like, so like whenever I sit back there and think, and I'm just like,
did y'all win?
If you're a taxpayer and you're watching this, we're sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where that $131 million went.
No, it was bad because we got like, because some of those kids, like Texas for like all things, like literally all things, we're just a factory. So it's like you think you're good at something and then you go to state for literally anything in Texas and you're just like, I'm going to kill myself. Like the one of the kids, like we Googled his account and it's just like, oh yeah, like this kid has like 1,000 hours within the last like 4 months.
Bruh.
And you're just like,
yeah, Texas is a super competitive state. I don't know if it has to do with just the sheer size of it, which
probably.
I don't really think it matters that much because there are so many rural parts of Texas where like no one lives. Any sport,
water,
any art, whatever, if there's a competition for it, you think you're good and then you compete at the state level and you're like, wow, there are a lot of good people here.
I go to school in New York now. You don't notice it as like you notice it, you don't notice it as much until you leave. Cause I went up there and oh my God, my friends, if you're watching this, I apologize. I get up there, I joined like the music program. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, wow, like that audition was pretty easy. Like he literally, like within the first 5 seconds, he's just like, oh yeah, no, cool, next instrument. And I was like, what? And then it's just like, for a lot of these other states, it's nowhere near the same. It's not the same. No, we're just built different. Like I'm sitting there. And then in my music program, because I don't want to diss anyone, so we're going to skip. But I noticed, I'm like, oh, wow, that first chair oboe player is ridiculously good.
Mhm.
And I'm just like, oh, listening to her, like I overhear a conversation and she's talking about Houston, Texas, her band.
I thought you were going to say that she said y'all or something.
No, but I should have noticed. She shows up to school every day with cowboy boots and jeans.
A lady of class.
And
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, there, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Another goated person in the clarinet section. I'm like, wow.
Dude, it might
Texas
be because of the
All-Stater.
size. Now that you mentioned it, I think it might be why we're so good at things is because it's so vast that there's so many people in these small towns that got nothing to do. So they just dedicate their life to.
It's
being
true,
an oboe
but
player.
also I've only seen this more so in the fine arts aspect, but I imagine it's true across other types of competition.
Yeah.
But those people who are in those small towns, generally, they're not, that, good. I'm sorry.
No.
If when you see bands play from
Yeah.
like a little town, it's sad.
A lot of it is like the priority, I think, because the funding aspect,
Yeah,
right?
for
like
sure.
Turner band, whenever we went out there to like marching competitions, like we just get wiped,
Dang.
right? And the thing is, like, we all know, like, Turner Title I, right? Like, we don't
Mhm.
have like an extreme amount of funding.
Mhm.
And then whenever we had this one marching band competition, we went out there, we marched our hearts out. We're like, oh my God, that felt really good. We get into the stands. Enter Prosper High School.
Bruh.
Dude, first of all, like 6A schools, right, don't really exist in other states,
Yeah.
right? Because
Yeah.
like the whole UIL system, more on that in a second. These schools are huge, like 2,000 people schools, like monster schools, don't actually exist in other states.
Wow.
Like whenever I was talking to people, they're like, oh yeah, no, like the largest school in our area had like maybe like 700 kids, and I'm like, what? And then like Prosper, they just came in with this show that like the drill writer for the show was paid like 30 grand.
Right.
It's
It's
like,
somebody who writes drill for DCI.
Heck
No, literally,
no,
yes.
dude.
No, because some of
It's literally in the name. Prosper.
the state. Have you seen their
Damn.
school with like the subway and stuff inside of it? Their football stadium is a NFL sized
Yeah.
stadium. Whenever I'm at school and then they hear that I'm from Texas, they immediately go up. They're like, "Oh my God, like, are you at the school with like the NFL sized stadium?" They're like, "Wait, you guys have like the Chick-fil-A and everything in it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no. So like, we got like some burgers and chicken sandwiches.
We microwave our meals.
Yeah. We got microwaves. We got that.
The other thing, so UIL though,
Yeah.
like I said UIL to someone
Mhm.
in like whenever I arrived at school, and like they just looked at me and they were like, what are you talking about? And then everything clicked like at once. I was just like, that's why I started doing more research into it. Like I started Googling, I'm like, what is why UIL?
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
And then I realized this is designed by the University of Texas at Austin.
Yeah.
And the amount of pull that they have for like the governing of like all of Texas high schools is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And middle schools.
Mhm.
And then I'm just like, so you're telling me that like being in 7th grade band and playing a college excerpt on saxophone isn't normal in other states? And they're just like, no, that is not what we played for
Dude,
region.
Matthew McConaughey is a professor there. They got professional actors.
It's crazy. So they literally have it rigged. Like anything that UIL touches is just rigged for like churning out like as many superstars as possible. So
Mhm.
like UIL for like film,
Right.
right? UIL for theater,
Mhm.
UIL for band, UIL for orchestra. It's all designed to just churn out like
Like you said, we're a factory.
crazy. Yeah, we're a factory. And that's why like even like UT, how they like won volleyball, like they're churning it out.
They should.
The top volleyball teams for like the 6A schools in Texas, you go watch their game and you're just like, I'm watching college athletes. Like
Mhm.
another sport that's also crazy, like Texas track. I don't know if you've like seen the clips where it's just like Texas high schooler like runs like 1 second off of winning like an NCAA like
Bruh.
championship. And it's just so scary. But another thing that you don't notice until you leave. I left, I'm like looking at like the track, like friends are like talking about their track times, and I'm just like, hold up. I got like dead last in the district meet for track. And you're telling me I would have gone to state in your state?
Bro.
Yeah.
What?
Damn, the level is just so high here, man. Everything's bigger
Yeah.
in Texas, man.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Woo.
The U.S. is the best country in the world. Texas is the best, state in the union. And then Dallas is the best city in Texas.
Yeah.
Even though there's a lot of competition here.
For sure.
Guys, I've been international, man.
Forgot we're dealing with Mr. 305.
I missed one of my friends' birthdays, like saying happy birthday, because it's literally like 24 hours of travel to come back.
Damn.
And their birthday literally fell like on the day that I was leaving. And then, so like, obviously, like, I'm not on social media, no nothing. And let's be real, guys. That's how you guys remember people's birthdays. You see it on social media, and then you're like, oh, shoot. Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah, I mean, what are we supposed to put everyone's birthdays into our calendar?
You're not getting a happy birthday from me on social media. You're getting a text or a call, or I'm actually seeing you in person. I'm not wishing you a happy birthday on social media. Sorry.
And also, it's like, you're a guy.
Just a boy.
But
man.
I feel like that's more a thing when you're younger.
Yeah.
Because even growing up, so like for MySpace and stuff, you know, you'd comment on somebody's wall or Facebook.
Yeah.
Like that was the thing. It's like, oh, it's somebody's birthday. Let me wish them a happy birthday. But
Yeah.
once you get past a certain point in your life, that kind of goes away.
Mhm.
I feel, or at least for me, it did.
In high school, there's like that whole like fitting
Network.
in stuff and like the whole like social culture, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's constantly throwing you against all these people. But it's like whenever that's removed, it's just like, what's the drive to go connect with like all these people, you know?
What was that like for you in university then? Because in high school, your social network was like incredibly fruitful. You would just make friends left and right.
I was abusing that thing. Dude, senior year, I wasn't even in class. Like I was even showing up to the A room.
Yeah.
No, the funniest thing is like the reactions from like Soriano and like Williams whenever it's literally smack in the middle of the day. Walking through, I'm just walking through the hallways, showing up in the middle of their class, no pass, no nothing, and I'm just like, yo, like, I need this.
You can get away with a lot if you're cool.
No, literally, it's just like, bro, whenever you're like besties with the principal, not even the principal. You know, I was friends with the superintendent. Shout out, Dr.
Oh,
Eldridge.
wow.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
This bro was abusing the system.
Yeah, no, because like with starting the men's volleyball team that I started like right before leaving Turner, there was people who had been trying for like the last 4 years. So then I'm sitting here and I'm tired of letting other people try to make the team. I'm just like, all right, so like what's happening here? I want to play volleyball as a dude. And then literally like Xavier and I, like 3-4 months, like we created a game plan. Like coaches weren't responding the way we wanted to. Arranged a meeting with the athletic coordinator for the district.
Bro, men's volleyball's fire, dude.
Yeah, no, it's so fire.
At the highest levels, those rallies go crazy, man.
That's another UIL thing, though. Did you notice? Did you know that the whole reason why there's no men's volleyball in Texas is mostly because I think the season conflicts with football and high school football makes money in Texas.
That's king.
Some people put their fandom for football above their children.
Literally.
We take that shit serious here. I don't personally, but as a
Yeah.
state.
But as a state, we do, for sure.
I saw a meme about the Cowboys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just like, for the past 35 years, right? If it always rained on this day for the past 35 years, would you predict that it is going to rain today?
Oh, yeah.
And then it's just like, oh, yeah, like I would bet all my money that it would rain today. And then it's just like, then why do you keep saying the Cowboys are going to win this year?
If you got 35 years of data. Dang. There's something special about them, though. It's like they give you hope every once in a while. You know, the Mavericks were starting to do that.
They were.
And then D-Day hit.
The Luka Doncic.
Too soon.
Yikes. But I'm hearing that Cooper Flagg he's the truth.
Oh, yeah?
Our number one draft
I
pick.
don't know, man. I think Le Sperm's going to give it to him. You know,
who the hell's
James,
Bronny
James.
Oh, he's actually
Bronny
turning out to be good.
guys, I believe the jeans are gonna be kicking in.
They're starting to.
Oh, did you see the clip of him? Did you see the clip of him hitting the dunk from like a little bit past the free throw line? Dude, people are out here making memes like, you know, My Hero Academia, like the one for all. They're calling it Braun for all.
That's funny.
That's good.
Braun for all is kicking in, y'all. That 10%. It's loading.
Did he get kicked out of the G League?
Oh yeah, no, he was putting up good numbers.
And so that's what's up. Good. Now, you know, LeBron doesn't have to be disappointed in his son.
It's tough, man. Like, imagine your dad is one of the greatest basketball players of all time.
Give you his name.
If not the greatest basketball player of all time.
Yeah, that's up for debate to some people, but
no, but it's like you have to think about it like this, right? It's like LeBron could pick up Thor's hammer, but Thor couldn't carry the 2016. That's not ridiculous.
I just think he's crazy as a human. Like, why is he always lying, bro?
Why is he pretending to know how to read stuff?
For real, dude. And pretending he knows lyrics.
Yeah.
What
Dude,
the hell?
he's just a walking meme.
He is.
And genetic freak, though, because it's just like still playing like that at that age. Like, the freak.
He's got to be on something.
Yeah.
They're just letting him. They're like, he brings in a lot of money. Look the other way.
I mean, but even from like a anatomy standpoint, like he's always has been like the build that he is just perfect for basketball.
Bro is the Sydney Sweeney of basketball. Got good genes.
Someone clip that.
But did you see how Levi's clapped back with Beyonce?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, they basically took the same idea and then they put stuff with Beyonce and how she's all decked out in Levi's, and Beyonce has good genes too.
No way.
Yeah.
Which, this is funny.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a good move. You know,
fair play, but it's not about who did it best. It's about who did it first.
I disagree.
American Eagle, their stock is going crazy.
That's true. But also to their credit, I don't know if your generation, I imagine they've said the same thing, but when we were in high school, girls loved American Eagle jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Those were their favorite jeans.
Hollister.
But specifically American Eagle jeans.
Oh, yeah, the jeans specifically. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not really a jean person. I'm very anti-jean.
Why so?
Shooter walks into this room. Cop walks into this room. We need to run. It's like, who's going to be faster? Me wearing my sweatpants or you wearing your jeans?
That's fair.
Also, whenever I was like way younger and like I was forced to wear jeans, they were always like the really uncomfortable ones. And now it's more of like an ego thing of I've always said I don't want to wear jeans, so I'm not going to wear jeans. But now there's some jeans out there that are like actually like comfortable.
Yeah, let's unpack that a little bit. You said you were forced to wear jeans?
Interesting.
Well, like, yeah, like whenever I was younger.
Like they made you. You had no say. You're wearing these jeans.
No say. Yeah, no, it's just like, hey,
they dressed you.
Wear jeans. And then I'm just like, no, I just want to go to school in shorts and an athletic t-shirt and run around.
Well, but it doesn't have to be jeans, right? There's khakis, slacks.
Well, you know, they made me wear all of them. But they forced me to wear everything.
I got
and then I was sitting there. I just wanted to be in this and this like 24/7.
Yeah.
Which is now what I do.
Live in the gym.
Yeah.
No, literally.
But not in the gym.
And then the other thing is, it's just like, imagine like someone walked in here right now and is just like, hey, let's go play volleyball. Like, I'm in jeans. I've never had to make that excuse ever. And I'm so glad that anytime someone's asked me, like whether they call me in the middle of the road, they're like, hey, let's go play tennis or literally anything. I don't have to go back home because I'm always ready.
I think bro's never owned a pair of Levi 501s, you know?
The GOAT.
Yeah.
Are those like the stretchy ones?
Yeah, they got some stretch to them.
Well, those in specific aren't inherently stretchy.
Or am I thinking about 511s? 501s are not.
501s are the classic button fly.
Yeah.
Like, those are the OG. But they do make plenty of jeans that do have a lot of give now.
But what are your plans coming up like here soon? What are you looking to do? This upcoming year, you got any goals for this coming year?
Learn Ballade No. 1 in G minor by Chopin. Get off of the practice squad for volleyball for my school. Make the team.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully, we'll see. And then if that fails, join an a cappella group. And then now I will be officially the brain rot chair for student government for my school.
What does that even mean? What is a brain rot chair?
I'll be in charge of reels for student government.
Director of memes.
Meme Lord.
Meme Lord.
The 4chan god. Really good to have you, man. Thank you so much for sharing kind of your perspective and your experience, with the youth culture and just kind of your brain, man. You're a different person, man.
Thank you.
And so we were really excited to have you on, and thank you for your excitement for wanting to come on.
Oh yeah, thank you for hosting me. Yeah.
Of course, brother.
Yeah.
And then thank you guys so much for watching. If you make sure to like and subscribe, and if you guys have anything that you want to say in the comments, please put it down there. Shout out to all the people who commented on the last video. We really appreciate you. Let me think.
Well, keep in mind, this is a different video than
the
last, right?
Thank you to the people shown on screen right now.
We'll catch you guys on the next one.
And make sure to follow right here.
Boom.